I mean, there's absolutely no doubt that Wharton is one of the best business schools out there. But I think the most important thing for me was people, and it always has been people. So being able to speak to Penn students when I was applying to Penn really set my decision. So they were just so interesting. They all not are only smart, but they do so much outside of school. They're passionate about what they do. And I think just from talking to them and just hanging out with them, I was so inspired. And I told myself I wanted to become them in the future. And so I think that's why I chose Wharton. My name is Coco Wang. I'm a sophomore student studying finance and statistics with a minor in Spanish. I'm from Toronto, Canada. So I've always been a numbers person, so numbers just speak to me. So every time I see number and data, I'm like, yay! So that is why Wharton is so good, because during Wharton 101, I got an introduction to all of the different concentrations. And so from there, I was able to see, okay, so finance, that's very, very quantitative, and that's something that I'm really interested in. Stats, that is also something that I'm really interested in. So having that very high-level picture of what all the concentrations are, and then being able to pick something that I'm really interested in really helped in the process. So when I was 15, I was the CEO of Target Alpha. It is a nonprofit, federally recognized organization in Canada. And essentially what it does is it provides free financial literacy education for students across Canada. So right now we are reaching over 6,500 students, and the impact has been great. And throughout the entire process, I had to seek funding from investors and convince them that I can do great things with their money. It's just very, very rewarding being able to work with students on a one-on-one basis and really impact their lives. I sit on the board of the Penn Wharton Innovation Fund. So what we do is we give out $20K every single month for early stage startups. So on this process, I meet with founders to talk to them about their businesses, and then they send in an application for either validation, implementation, or launch phase. We're really here to support founders, and we're fostering a great environment for entrepreneurs to come in with their idea and develop and grow and scale to, I've seen ventures that make over $100K in their first couple of years, which is incredibly impressive. And so being able to work with founders on that level, it's very, very humbling. And of course, I'm very involved in the entrepreneurial spirit that's on campus, so it has been a great experience. I was born on a little island in China, and when I was 8, I immigrated to Canada, along with my family, of course. And so moving around a lot, I've been able to learn 6 different languages, and I think that's just because I think languages are so cool, and I think it's a window into another person's culture. And that's why I really enjoy learning it, and I love people, so it's one way for me to get to know other people. So I was involved in the program called Financial Literacy Community Project, so FLCP. And basically what we do every single week is we go to a high school in Philadelphia and we teach financial literacy. So this actually really continues building on what I was doing in Canada with Target Alpha in terms of building that financial literacy awareness. So I brought that here to Philadelphia. And so what we would do is we would go every single week. We would spend an hour there helping out in economic classes or business classes, just so that the students there can have more exposure to the business world and also financial literacy. And so that's one way I've engaged with the community. You shouldn't come in with a checklist saying, I'm going to join this club, I'm going to do this program, because you will meet people who will change the trajectory of your life. And you will also learn different things, learn about interests that you never knew before. And you're going to find new hobbies, you're going to try things that you've never had the opportunity to try. So definitely keep an open mind, because you'll find lots. And that's the way to maximize your experience here.
Our startup is called Candid Beauty, and it was founded in October of 2017. Basically what it is, it's a beauty-centric platform that provides personalized information to help women find the perfect beauty product. We take their individualized preferences, such as certain skin type or preference for cruelty-free makeup, and then we take other women's reviews and other women's past experiences who might share similar characteristics and match those women with the perfect product.
So Candid Beauty's story is actually very, very personal, and it all started with an eyelash curler. So I was wandering the halls of Sephora and Ulta trying to find the perfect eyelash color for my eye shape. And then I realized after trying 4 or 5 different brands that none of them worked for my eye. So I was really confused. So I got Jerry Ann involved. I was asking her for advice. I was like, do you know which one would work for me? And then after a lot of research, we found out that brands actually make eyelash curlers to certain eye shapes. And so for me, with the Asian eye shape, Shiseido was actually the brand for me. We realized that a lot of women face this problem of finding products that actually work for them. And so that is where Candid Beauty began.
Coco and I actually met at the beginning of our freshman year at a party. That's how we became friends. We started working together more professionally when we entered a case competition together. We actually ended up not doing well in that case competition, but what we did learn is we had a phenomenal team dynamic. We just had to find out where our passions actually were and how to use our team dynamic towards something that we actually understood and something that we actually loved.
We work really well together in a sense that we complement each other's strengths. I'm usually the grounder. I keep her grounded. So when she dreams a little too big, I pull her back. But without her, the business would never go off the ground because she just has such big ideas. And so in that sense, we're a really good team.